Welcome back on the AM show. Now let's turn our attention to roads. In this conversation, we'll look at residents and motorists who ply the Dawhenya to Tema-Dawhenya Road roundabout stretch of the N1, and they say they're frustrated with a never-ending daily gridlock. The congestion has worsened in recent weeks due to major potholes that have surfaced near the TT Brothers traffic lights and the Bone Junction. Similarly, motorists who ply the N2 between the Michelle Camp and the Shaman roundabout lament the relentless gridlock they grapple with on a daily basis. The stretch between the Shaman roundabout and the Tulaku has worsened, causing even more delays day and night. Here's a footage, and then we'll return back to the studio for the conversations.
It's 3:35 p.m. on a Sunday, a time when the N1 should be free of traffic. But that's not the case. Severe gridlock stretches from the TT Brothers traffic light to the Bone barrier, with motorists moving at a snail's pace. The cause is this massive pothole in the middle of the Tema-bound lane. Frustrated motorists heading to Tema from Dawhenya could not hide their anger.
2 hours now, almost 2 hours now. So look at the road. Look at the road.
2 hours from Bombaria?
2 hours from Bombaria.
From Bombaria, well, you're taking us almost 30 minutes. Even that one, we have to use a bypass. Some illegal route because we have some very urgent appointments. Yeah, I think that the runabout, there are a number of potholes at the runabout is causing some backlog. And then, like you are seeing, this very place, it's a very long one, very thick one. Here is an everyday thing, Here in Kaswa, we are the most renowned known traffic areas in the country. We are suffering very much. People leave as early as 4-something a.m. If you move after 5 p.m., you will definitely be late to work. I'm telling you, my brother, we are just in a kind of hell.
You'll be in the traffic 2 hours. You spend more than 200 amount of fuel, which is very bad. So they have to look about those things so that they fix the road quickly. Yeah. Right. So we beg the government to work on this thing. It's very bad. This road have taken more than 4 years without fixing it. It's very bad.
And we've been in this traffic for about 1 hour. So this is 3 years of road. After 3 years of road, we are experiencing this. What a shame. I don't have anything to say.
What a shame. Say to the Ghana Highways Authority, the government, about the state of this road?
We have nothing to tell them. They're intelligent. They've been to school. We don't have anything to tell them. They should just look at it and do the right thing. Seriously, I don't want to use some words. It's better.
You use this road often?
Yes. You just show them the road. Show them, video this, and let people see. Because when you talk about it, sometimes they think you're doing politics. And it's a shame. This is a shame. How many years of independence? This is a shame. So shame on them, all of them. Shame on them. You have to wake up early, else you can't make it to work. You waste your time, your life on the road. It's a shame.
Right before my eyes, this red Corolla with registration number GR6974-12 was rear-ended by this Pajero. The Corolla's driver blamed the accident on the deplorable state of the road.
Because of this maho, we are all dodging this thing. That's why. So I think this maho caused the problem.
Francis Zowonu, a daily commuter, claimed drivers have decided to buy this laterite to fill the potholes since the government seems unconcerned about their plight.
I'm staying in Dawhenya, and all the way from Dawhenya to Bombaria here, and in fact, it's so tough for us to, reach Motorists roundabout because of this small this thing that we are seeing here, the road that we are seeing here. All the places are spoiled. So, we don't know how to do it. We are all, sometimes we all organize ourselves. Even the gravel you are seeing here, we contribute some money to even pour these things over here. The drivers, yes, we the drivers contribute money to pour this gravel over here to fill the road.
While the news team was filming, 3 ride-hailing drivers suddenly appeared with shovels, parked their vehicles, and started filling the potholes with the laterite. They explain their actions.
Every day I use this road because you see this one, there's no car for here. There's nobody this one for us. So we ourselves do it. As you can see, say I park my car, that's my car over there. It's my friend. So we are doing it on ourselves. The reason is because of us, you can see the hole.
and it caused a lot of traffic. And so because of that, we wanted to fill it so that the traffic will flow, that we can also do our work. So that's why we are filling this.
But it's supposed to be done by the Ghana Highways Authority.
Yes, but now we are trying to do something that will help the youth, not the government, because we sit down and we can see that the government wants to help the youth, and we are suffering. We are facing challenges. So now we are trying to do the best in ourselves.
Another massive pothole at the Pom barrier causes daily gridlock on the Dawhenya-bound stretch. The stalled expansion project is worsening congestion on the stretch.
This heavy pothole you see here is the reason why drivers from the Pombaria area are spending hours in traffic traversing this distance, which can take them averagely a minute or two. Those I have been speaking with have been telling me they've been spending hours from Pombaria to this very spot, and if you can see in front of me, it's free, and it is because of this pothole that's why this traffic is being experienced. And so the drivers are calling on the Ghana Highways Authority to, as a matter of urgency, fix this pothole to enhance free movement of vehicles on the road. Reporting from the Titi Brothers end of the N1 on the Dawhenya Road, my name is Carlos Caloni for Joy News.
This is the current state of the Ashaiman roundabout to Michelle Camp Road. In October 2020, President Akufo-Addo cut short for the 64-kilometer Ashaiman to Akosombo Road dualization project. 4 years later, not even 1 kilometer has been completed, leaving the road in worse condition. Here are some regular users sharing their experiences with Joy News.
It's becoming very frustrating. Imagine me, a nursing mother, a mother of twins, having to go to work, spend 2 to 3 hours to just commute from work to the house. It's becoming frustrating. We are pleading with the government to come and help. Just, if not dualize the road, just polish it so that it will be a bit convenient for us to commute to and from work.
What sin have we committed? What sin at all have we committed? Look at the road. Look at the road. Are we not Ghanaians? Are sure not part for Ghana? What is happening in this country? Please, 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 we beg.
How long does it take usually? The traffic situation
I stay around Shire Hills. Because of this place, it can take you 2 hours to cross it when you come in the morning. It's not easy. So please, let's do something about this.
But we are told that the president cut short for the expansion of this road.
5 years ago. 5 years ago. Even the stone that will drop here, it's missing. So please, let's do something for us. We are suffering.
In fact, I'm coming from just Afarawa Junction, just here. And it has taken me, looking at the time here, it has taken me almost 45 minutes from Afarawa Junction just here to this place. And it's very horrible. Please, the authority should do something about the road for us.
It's over 45 minutes now from the military camp there. My name is Togbe Ziga, Paramount Chief of Tabiba Traditional Area. Yeah, I'm even wondering, my car is getting overheat. I don't know what's going on. The traffic is very serious. And the big potholes is also the problem of the day. I think so. There are some big, I'm telling you, they are very deep. So you have to slow down very, very well before you can pass through.
Tell the government, tell Akufo-Addo to come and fix the road.
Okay, tell us, how long does it take you to cross from Michelle Camp to this point?
4 hours. Are we going to hell?
Okay.
Tell the president and the road minister to come and fix the road.
The road is so horrible that it's not easy. We have to go to workshop almost every week. Please, the government should intercede. We are struggling on this road, please.
The traffic challenge. As you can see, we can't go because of this and the very mentioned potholes. It's not even potholes. This one is like it's more than potholes. You keep suffering here, going up and down here. People, you have to take your time. With the small cars, they'll be scratching, they'll be bursting their song and things all the time. So I think the government should come and do some small asphalt from, let me say, from the runabout to where the Afarawa, yes.
Let me just ride on that man saying that 4 hours, are we going to hell? But that's the nature of our roads now. But of course, we're going to get into the conversations. Benjamin Akakpo is here in the studio with me. We will engage some regular road users before we go to the authorities. But Benjamin, recall back in 2019, residents of Dawhenya took to the streets, bent car tires, blocked the roads in a protest, in a way to get government to fix this problem. I think just about a year after that, then the contract was awarded to some UK-based firm, BHM, in September 2020, to design and construct this 17 kilometers road for that same stretch. And 4 years later, this is still the situation we find ourselves in.
That stretch is not, it is not new to me. I used to work in the Pram area. That was my nightmare every day. Recently, I went to Esuchwari, and trust me, I mean, some portions of that stretch leading into, it is mind-boggling. And I remember at a point, I just got tired of being in the vehicle. And then when you connect from the main road heading towards Esuchwari, there's a name of that community, I've forgotten. I mean, the frustration, the sheer frustration, it drains you. Imagine driving to work 4 hours.
Are you going to hell?
4 productive hours spent commuting to work. And that is just maybe in. Then you go and work, then out. I mean, it's crazy.
Let's not talk about the waist pain that it would bring you.
It's a frustration that you can't imagine. And that stretch, I don't know, but we can get into the conversation now with some of our guests. Do we have Mohammed Diko on the conversation, or should we rather... Mohammed Diko,
yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right. So you use the Tema Community 25 stretch, that is TT Brothers Traffic Light Road daily. And I'm familiar with that place. What is your experience like on a daily basis?
Well, I will not say I'm using it daily. That would be a lie. Because, during the weekends, we want to go to Pram. Sometimes you want to use the road to go to it. So we have to limit our usage of the road because of this traffic condition. And it's really terrible. Like you said, if you are to spend, somebody said 4 hours. Imagine you are spending 4 hours in, 4 hours out. That's 8 hours of your life on this road. So multiply that 8 hours of your life. If you are supposed to go in and out 5 times a week, just do the calculation and see how your life is being wasted on this road. And this is a crime. Seriously, this is also part of the mismanagement of the economy, because when you waste people's life like that on the road, the productivity is already affected. Productivity in the country is affected because these people are working for Ghana. They are working hard to help the economy in Ghana, but they're wasting 4 hours in, 4 hours out. They are tired when they get to work. How productive are they? That is one, you see. And we are not talking about the fuel we are wasting on the road, because all this is, you see, if you are suffering economically, it's because this is part of it. It's a shame already that we don't have, as ECOWAS, we don't have a good train system that will link all the countries, or have a good railway system in our various countries so we can move easily, so we don't have to use our cars. But at least fix the road. This simple road can be fixed. Okay, I'm sure that during the campaign, they will feel it, they will pretend to be fixing it. And that is another crime, because if you pretend to fix the road, you are wasting money. Okay, fix the road. A good road, if I am not mistaken, is supposed to last for at least 50 years. So if you do a road that will last only 1 year, you are a criminal. Excuse me, but that's the only thing I can think of. You are a criminal. Because it means you've used part of the money for yourself, and you use just a bit of that money to fix the road. And you didn't fix the road because this problem is going to come back again in a year.
Right. So that's how you feel. And we all share in your pain when we have to use such stretches. I mean, imagine doing that for some people on a daily basis. I've already got a hashtag from you, fix the roads. That's yes. Hashtag fix the roads. But what kind of impact is this having on your health when you have to use these roads? You've spoken about the health of your vehicle and spare parts, but how about your health as a human being?
As a human being, I don't drive on this road without my AC on. I always close my windows and put the AC on, because imagine swallowing all this smoke on the road. That is one. And like I said, you're wasting your life on the road. You are frustrated.
And
you
the
are
dust,
on the road for 4 hours.
Dust.
Yes, the dust. And so I always keep my windows up and the AC on. So I'm burning fuel to save my life. You see, how about those who cannot do that? You end up at the hospital with kidney problems, and then you go there and you hear that dialysis price has gone up. It's as if you are in hell, like the other guy said.
Well, let's bring in Lincoln Kukubo, who's also a regular user of the road. Lincoln, you're also a construction engineer, so I'm sure you have a bit, an appreciation from another angle of how bad these roads are. Can you narrate your deal to me when you use this road? How does it feel? Lincoln, please unmute if you can hear me.
It's actually terrible. It's actually terrible. Because we're just talking about just less than 2 kilometers of road. And interestingly, I'm live here right now. I left home around 6 o'clock with my car. I had to just go back and park the car. And I'm asking myself, what is the problem? So I had to go with a motorbike. I've gotten to that Shyman roundabout only to realize that there is a trailer over 10 on the road. Just take a look at it right now. I'm live here. I am live right now at the Shyman roundabout. Take a look at this. The police has to come to restore order here right now. What is happening in this country? This road, as much as I remember, before the 2016 election, the president came over and gave a promise that he was going to dualize this road. But look at what it is right now. In 2020, the same promises came over. There was a carton of salt for this road to be constructed. Why? Are we in hell? Are we in hell? Look at this road. Less than 2 kilometers of road from Apariwa to just a Shyman roundabout. Look at what is happening here right now. Man-hour is being wasted. Man-hour is wasted. As such, the time they were going to have the election, some people just came to resurface.
Lincoln.
Yes, please.
Do you have any idea what actually caused that accident, that vehicle to collapse?
From my interactions with the people, at 12 a.m. or 12 midnight, there's an overturn here because of the potholes. This is not even a pothole. This is a manhole. Just take a look. This is where exactly the trailer overturned. Look at this here. This is what we are experiencing right now in a Shyman roundabout. The police had to come in to restore this kind of decency in traffic movement. This is so terrible. This is what we face every day. Every day. I ply this road every day. Even when I'm going to church on Sunday, the same situation is here.
Lincoln, just clarify this
for me.
Lincoln, if you can hear me, I just want clarity.
I can hear you very well.
You were told that maybe it's the pothole that caused the truck to overturn. Or is it that you have confirmation? Maybe you've spoken to the police or something, just for the sake of clarity.
No, interestingly, my brother, you and I ply road. If a road is well surfaced, we don't expect this to happen. Take a look. This is a manhole here, and definitely this is going to balance the truck. This is going to balance the truck. Just take a look. You don't need anybody who is into whatever, what do you call it, police to tell you that this definitely is the reason for the cost of the overturn. You don't need anybody to tell you, my dear brother.
We can see the pothole there, but I want to believe that we will speak to some authorities right here on the show, but if the government could hear you, or the Ghana Highway Authority could hear you right now, and since this road has been awarded about 4 years ago, what is your message to them?
I don't think the Ghana Highways is expecting people living in this community to get up and demonstrate on this road before they wake up. That is not what we are expecting them to realize before they wake up to their senses. How much is it going to cost to fix just a 200 or 300 kilometer road? Meters road. We are not even talking about meter in terms of the actual damage area, a kilometer. We are not talking about that. We are just talking about 300 meters of road. How much is it going to take government to just fix this road? Please, what I want to tell the Ghana Highways is that we as citizens living in this stretch of road demand the fair share of our rights. The road should be fixed. Basically, that is what we are talking about. You have no idea how frustrated commuters are on this road. You have no idea. We are just sitting on a time bomb.
Thank you, Lincoln, and thank you for bringing us that update live from the grounds. Now, let's speak to Engineer Emmanuel Lai Odai. Or do we have Engineer online with us? If you can hear me, please unmute.
Yeah.
Right.
Good morning.
Engineer Lai Odai, good morning. Have you been following the conversation to this point? Do you see the footages that was just shown us live from the Ashaman Road?
Yes.
Great.
Yes, please.
How does it make you feel?
Yes, please.
How does it make you feel?
Yeah. Very bad. Very bad.
And what do you have to say about all of that? Because you're a manager at the Ghana Highway Authority, a maintenance manager, Greater Accra Regional Maintenance. This falls directly within your catchment area.
Okay, I'm the Regional Highway Director.
Right.
And yes, it's not as easy as being perceived. However, I will still plead with the public. And then
Engineer, you just started. This is Benjamin in the studio. The way you started, it's not easy as perceived. I just want to have you situate for us. When you say it's not easy as perceived, people pay taxes. People pay taxes so their roads will be fixed. You are in office to conduct certain activities. So I don't get it when you say it's not as easy as it seems. Please explain to us.
Yes. You know, the roads have been awarded and the contractors are at site. But unfortunately, we all know what has happened within the road sector due to these IMF conditionalities. And so we have engaged the contractors severally to at least maintain the road as part of the conditions thereof. However, they are also adamant. And so we wanted to engage our the maintenance unit from Suhum, but they are currently working at the central region. So from there, they will come and tackle the two sections.
Are you saying the same contractors who have been contracted to fix these roads here in Accra are the same contractors working in Sunyani?
No, I'm saying we have the mobile maintenance unit based in Suhum. And usually they do emergency works. You know, with the onset of the rain, we usually have most of these things happening, most potholes coming up. It's a maintenance issue. And some of these areas need proper drainage system. And the reason why it has been awarded a contract. You cannot easily go in and then do things that have been awarded already. But when it comes an emergency, then we come in.
So as we speak, what is the state of that contract then? If you cannot go in to fix something that someone has been contracted to do, what is the state of the contract? Because the road needs to be fixed. Someone has been giving that order to do that. What's the state of it?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm driving and people are disturbing with calls.
And I was just about to pinpoint, Engineer Odai, please, if you can, for your safety and for the purposes of our show, if you could just park somewhere briefly so we have this conversation. In a few minutes, we'll let you go. Your life is crucial. So
that's great. I've just done that.
All right. A question was being posed by Sweetie. I think, I don't know whether you got it because I'll come through with others. Sweetie.
Yeah, you said that it's maintenance work and you cannot come in to fix something that someone has been contracted to do. I'm asking, what's the state of that contract right now as we speak?
Yeah, currently, because of the IMF conditionalities, those projects have stalled. And so, talks are far advanced. that they will come very soon. But in the interim, like I said, we want our mobile maintenance unit to fix those two areas. But unfortunately, we have it.
Engineer Odai, just clarify for me. One, you say IMF conditionalities. It's a broad statement to make. I don't know what you mean by IMF conditionalities. Is the IMF saying we shouldn't finance the construction of these roads? That is one. Then two, previously you had said that you had engaged the contractor on this road. The contractor had been adamant. That is the word you used. I have a question. Has the contractor been paid?
No, the contractor has not been paid.
So that is where the devil is. The devil is not with the fact that the contractor is being adamant. The devil is in the detail of the fact that the contractor has not been paid.
I don't want to stretch this because it has a lot of details. And if we can discuss this thing now here. The problem now is about the current situation. And so, like I said earlier, I equally feel bad. I mean, I told you from the beginning that I'm extremely...
Engineer Odai, I'm sorry, but respectfully, how you feel on this matter is not of any real consequence. It is what is happening on the roads and how those using the stretch suffer, really. I mean, how I feel, how you feel does not really matter. The people plying the road every day and suffering the consequences, that's what we have to address. The feelings don't matter. You made mention of the IMF conditionalities. Can you point out why they are a problem stalling the work? Hello, Engineer Odai.
Yes.
You mentioned IMF conditionalities. Can you point to us how it is stalling
And
the
I'm
work?
saying that to discuss this thing is a lengthy one. So all that I'm saying is just to summarize it, I'm saying that the contractors have stalled work because of the conditionalities now. We are the talks are far advanced. They will soon come to site. And that is all I can say for now. But when we come to the substantive issue, which is the potholes that have developed, we are bringing in the maintenance unit, the mobile maintenance unit, to fix it. I believe by Friday they should be in, because I've mentioned the emergency of it. I'm in talk with the pothole patching contractors to see if we can help before, currently there is some procurement ongoing. The process is here to come to fruition before they can go onto the road.
Right, so there are a number of things happening right now in an attempt to fix the situation. You say the maintenance team will arrive on Friday. So how soon do we expect some sort of normalcy or some sort of work to be done for this road to be at least pliable by residents?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, this guy... will help the situation.
I lost your beginning statements. Please, let's do this again.
Pardon me?
Please go again. I lost you there for a second. What did you say?
Yeah, I'm saying that, like I said earlier, I'm in talk with one other contractor to see how best he can help us with the situation. He's one of the reliable portal contractors. So once he agreed, and I've written to the ministry.
Okay. Do you have money for that?
Pardon me?
Do you have a budget for that? Since the contractor has abandoned the work because he's not been paid, this maintenance work, this temporary work that you're going to do, do you have budget for that? Are you going to pay so that it's actually done?
Currently, there is some procurement process going on for the routine maintenance works. Okay. And I believe by next week, we should get approval. And then I can, so I want to kickstart before the approval comes. But I needed the approval from my superiors before going ahead. And once it's an emergency, I believe it will be granted.
Engineer Odai, we're grateful for your thoughts on this matter and for actually taking the time to park. We've actually truncated your journey a bit, but we're grateful for your time. Let me also just make this announcement very quickly. We had a caller making mention of the fact that in Odokum roundabout, I hope I got that right, in Dodowa, there's a burst pipe, and this is for the Ghana Water Company Limited. They are trying to reach you, they can't, so they are using this medium to get to you. If you could send the authorities there to work on the situation. I hear there's a major spillage of water on that stretch. That is Odokum roundabout in Dodowa. We want to get into that. But, matter day for town.
Benjamin.
You could feel the frustration of, and thankfully now, I mean, this was part of why I left that job at the time, because I just couldn't take, by the time I got home from Pram, right? I remember there were days when I would literally just kick my shoes off and hit the bed. No bath, like I was exhausted.
Knackered.
So I totally get how these people feel. And if you have to do this on a daily basis, you don't have a choice. Your house is in that vicinity. The dust, the fuel. I mean, you are looking at your fuel gauge and you're like...
It's moving when you are static. Meanwhile, about 3 weeks ago, we read in the newspaper that President Akufo-Addo says his administration...
The bit about roads?
Yes, built the most roads.
You know, I've always contended that it's not to say they've done nothing. They've done something, yes. But anyway, I don't know what else to say.
We have to go. Challenge.